Greetings, YouTube! Would you look at what the banner says today? No, not the Purgatory Crystals, though you all have sent me some really interesting data so far, and I'm featuring at least one of those crystals. It's a Tier 6 Catalyst bundle. It shows a fully formed Tier 5 Basic instead of a Tier 6 Basic. I don't know what we're about to stare at, but what I do know is that this is where the game is going, and I would expect for Thronebreakers and maybe even some Cavalier players, but definitely Thronebreakers, to see on July 4th weekend when I do my preview video. I'll talk a lot more about this. Tier 6 Basic and Tier 3 Alpha. Kabam knows that the only way to really get players to continue to be excited about their 6-star rosters to give them a chance now to take those 6 stars to rank 4, and that involves Tier 6 Basic, Tier 3 Alphas, etc. So, let's click it and check out, and we're starting with Tier 4 Catalyst bundles, $30 a piece, same price that you would normally get a rank 4 to rank 5 4-star rank up gem, plus additional rank up gems that we just saw in the past week, which, keep in mind, a rank 4 to rank 5 rank up gem for a 4-star includes not 1, not 2, but 3 Tier 4 class catalysts, and then on top of that, if it's a 5-star to rank 3, it also includes 3 Tier 4 class catalysts. And so comparing that to this, it should be at minimum 3 Tier 4 class catalyst selectors, 5 Tier 4 basics. Though if you think about, if you're especially talking about summoners that need to rank up 4 stars, really the $30 deal is usually equivalent of at least 8 Tier 4 basics. Tier 2 Alpha, 12,000. I guess that's okay. It would make more sense if it was 18,000 to at least give you half of a Tier 2 Alpha. And the standard retail price of gold, at least it's not lower than the retail price, which we've seen before, of 300,000. This is a D- deal. The only reason why I'm not giving this F is that usually it doesn't come with Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragments, but those also are not that high in value depending on your progression. This is for, like, if I'm a beginner and I need rank up materials, $30 is a steep price to pay for this batch. I think this, for proven players and above, should be about at max $20, but really $14.99, $15. All right, we're skipping straight to the Tier 5 Catalyst bundle, where for this price before, we have seen 2 Tier 2 Alpha, a fully formed Tier 5 Basic, and a 10% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector. So, when you consider that, this is way too overpriced. $150 for 6 Tier 2 Alpha and 1.5 Tier 5 Basic. This is basically priced as if the Glory Store doesn't exist, and we also just completed Alliance Quest as a community, which gets us plenty of glory to get Tier 5 Basic and Tier 2 Alpha for free. Free is in not spending cash. Obviously, you still have to use the time and resources to get through a week of Alliance Quest. 500,000 gold is the standard retail price of gold in the game. If this is for uncollected players and above, I can't give this higher than a D- failing grade. I mean, for $50 now, you should get 4 Tier 2 Alpha and probably a fully formed Tier 5 Basic, which I'm guessing they're holding out for with the next one, given the banner price. I'm also guessing that it's going to be an Odin, because whenever they do a new bundle with a new, heavily sought-after, hyped-up item, an Odin is the retail price. We saw this with Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments, with Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragments. Tier 6 Basic should be no different. And $70. Okay. $60 worth of gold instead of 70. So, worst gold offer of the 3. A Tier 5 Basic, as I guessed, it was fully formed. And 2,850 Tier 6. Tier 6 Basic Catalysts are 12,000. How random is it that it's 57,000 fragments for a fully formed? So if we are to take that into account, and yes, you will see the calculator come out on screen. Actually, I guess I'll move it to the side. All right, so 57,000 divided by 2,850 times 70. Kabam wants you to put it in your head that a Tier 6 Catalyst, if you were to do all of the math on this, which it limits 3, would take you $1,400 plus tax and plus the conversion rate of whatever you are in Canada, Australia, whatever. $1,400 is the price tag for a Tier 6 Basic in its introduction. That is up from $1,000. When we first had Tier 5 Basic Callus bundles, I talk about this all the time, it was 4,500 Tier 5 Basic Callus fragments for $100, which you buy 10, that's $1,000. This is 70, but instead of 4,500, it's 2,850, and instead of 45,000 total fragments, it's 57,000. So yes, it takes 70 of these. Or excuse me, 20 of these priced at 70 to get to 1,400. Now, also, let's remind ourselves how many of these it'll take a 6-star to go to rank 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. So even discounting what you really can't, the Tier 3 Alpha Costs and the Tier 5 Class Catalysts, it would take $4,200 plus tax plus whatever the currency conversion rate is from the United States dollar for so many countries. Over $4,000 to take a 6-star to rank 4. I remind those of you who don't want to spend $4,000 on it that if you want to rent a rank 4 6-star for an hour, just throw in one of these bad boys here. And that is going to be, where is it? Where's that gray? There we go. Essentially, my guesstimation is that a rank 4 6-star champion will be about 30% better than a rank 3 6-star if you look at how that normally sets itself up. And maybe you'll have to throw in a couple other rainbow boosts to make the full transformation happen. Still, you can get 3 of these in an early access bundle for $50, or 3 of them for $40 in something like a Loki featured Cavalier deal, which is probably going to be every Wednesday if it follows the same traditional retail path as the Falcon Winter Soldier bundles did every Friday for a couple months when Kabam was promoting that show through the game. I'm going to tell you this. The only way that I'm going to be involved in this arms race for Tier 6 Catalyst fragments and Tier 6, Tier 3 Alphas and Tier 5 Class Catalyst fragments, boy, that's hard to say, is if I get them in July 4th bundles in addition to what I'm already looking for. If you're going to throw me some of these because I'm also getting a 6-star Awakening Gem or a Tier 5 Class Catalyst Selector, I'll take them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to spend cash for them. The people at the top of the Alliance prestige list will, because they don't want to get hurt where alliances beneath them take their 6 stars to rank 4. But also, I just got to say this. There are going to be people who maybe are at the top of this, who this kind of moment makes them say, I'm out. I'm done. I know I've put 6 figures into the game. Good Lord, hopefully not 7 figures, but you never know. But if Kabam is going to expect me to dish out $4,000 just to get the Tier 6 Basic to take my 6 stars to rank 4, it's just not worth it. It's a crazy day in the Marvel Casino of Champions. Crazy, crazy day. But I'm thankful that I was able to give a grade. I would say a F to D- at best for these two. And then this one, a fully formed Tier 5 Basic for $70. I'd say with the Glory Store changes, because this is even probably for Thronebreakers, or is it for Cavalier players? So what's up, server maintenance? This is for Thronebreakers. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put for Thronebreaker players a Tier 5 Basic, a fully formed now, at anything more than like $30. So, are you saying that those Tier 6 Basic Catalyst fragments are worth $40? I wouldn't pay that. So, I'm going to give that a generous D- as well. Either way, save your cash for July 4th. Don't spend $4,200 or the equivalent to take a 6-star to rank 4. Wow.